Welcome to this tutorial where I'll be showing you how to create beautiful multi-tip piping onto your cupcakes. They're trendy, they're colorful. Let's get started. Here are all of the nozzles that I use throughout this entire tutorial for all of the cupcakes that I will be decorating. To insert our coupler and our smaller nozzles onto our piping bag, we just snip our piping bag, insert the larger end of the coupler in, and then we're going to place our smaller size nozzles over that and then screw it on. And this is how you basically set up your piping bag with your coupler and smaller nozzles. The benefit of using a coupler is that you can change the nozzles multiple times for the same piping bag. If you are using a large nozzle, then you don't need to use a coupler. You can purchase large couplers, or you can basically just snip the end of the disposable piping bag and slide your nozzle right through. To fill your piping bag with buttercream, just open out the top portion of the piping bag and cup it over one of your hands, and then use your other hand to scoop the buttercream into your piping bag. And this way you don't dirty the upper portions of the piping bag. It stays nice and clean. Then you want to push the buttercream down and then give it a twist at the very top. In the description box below, I've included links to my ultimate vanilla cupcake recipe and my Swiss meringue buttercream recipe. These recipes are so popular with all of my students on my online school, so it's totally free to enroll for it. So enroll for it and you can get the free download. Now I'm going to start out with my 1M piping nozzle, and I'm just going to do a very small rosette over here just off the side of my cupcake. And then I'm going to use the round nozzle and just with tiny squeeze create little blobs just on one side of the cupcake. Then I'm going to use my 2D nozzle with my peach color, and I'm just going to squeeze down firmly. And that's your design number 1 finished. Now for my next cupcake, I'm going to start with my open star nozzle and do a very large rosette here. Then I'm going to go in with my 2D nozzle and I'm going to do very small squeezes just to frame that very large rosette. Very simple but very sweet design. For design number 3, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Using my 1M nozzle, I'm just going to hold it quite parallel to the cupcake and then just go zigzag like this. Then towards one other corner, I'm going to go in with my round nozzle and just do tiny little squeezes. And just a little tip, if you build the blobs on top of each other and let it mount up, it looks super cute. Lastly, I'm going in with my 2D nozzle. I'm going to squeeze and just give it a jiggle and build it up, and that's our next cupcake done. We are going to do one last design, and I'm going to use my rose tip. And you want to hold this quite parallel to the cupcake, and then you want to very carefully with even pressure just go back and forth until you reach one end of the cupcake from the other end. Next, we're going to use our open star nozzle to create little scallops. And the way I do this is I squeeze and then pull. So squeeze with pressure and then pull. Squeeze down to form a ball and then pull. And this creates a beautiful teardrop shape. And if you overlap them, it looks just like this and it's very cute. And then just finish off the middle with a few squeezes using your round nozzle. And feel free to build on top of all the other bits that you have piped before. Overlapping is totally fine for multi-tip cupcake piping. To finish off, I always recommend a good sprinkling of sprinkles. I love to get sprinkle medleys, so basically a mix of different types of sprinkles, small ones, large dragées, and the pearls. They look so stunning and totally finish off your cupcakes. So there you have it, your gorgeous multi-tip cupcakes for all recipes, including my ultimate moist vanilla cupcake recipes and Swiss meringue buttercream recipes. Enroll for them down below in my description box for free. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.